Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, I think it is now. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network 11U action right here. Satellite Beach and Suntree Viera, quarterback under center in the I formation. Gives it to the up back, and the up back springing forward for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Caleb Brown here with you all day long. Been here since 7:30 this morning, and we'll be here all the way until the final whistle of that 14U game. Nice play, 2nd and 5 here for the Hawks on homecoming weekend. And gives it the up back again, and he will just fight forward. Depending on where they spot him, I believe he picked up enough for the first down. And they're going to give him the forward progress. First down, Suntree Viera. As soon as the quarterback and the running backs turn this way, I will get you their names here. I have rosters for both squads. Oh, there it is. I was like, it hit on me. Quarterback gives to the deep back, and he will pick up a nice gain of 4 yards on the play. And it will be 2nd down and about 7. Number 5 is your quarterback, Kellen McGuire. And he tries to get away and brought down there by number 6. Brady Lalonde. And Lalonde doing a great job on that tackle for loss, creating a 3rd and long for Suntree Viera. Kalen McGuigan is the quarterback. There's the pass by McGuigan, and he's got a man, and that will be enough. That'll be short of a first down. Great slant pattern. Ran by number 15. Brady Maynor. Brady Maynor on the reception. And the quarterback will take it on his own, and he'll be sacked once again by number 6. Brady Lalonde on that sack. And what a huge play that was. And that's a turnover on downs. Now, what can the offense do? Can the offense capitalize on this momentum and short field? They're taking over on the 40-yard line. with 5:45 left to go here in quarter number one. Quarterback. And that's going to be a false start. The quarterback looks to be number 11, Jake McManus. What a last name for a quarterback. That just sounds like a quarterback name, McManus. Sends a man in motion. McManus on the handoff. And he was stripped. Or are they going to call him down? And I think they're going to call him down. And I was incorrect. It's number 28 who's at quarterback, Logan Jones. McManus is the running back. So this is going to bring up 2nd and long. Jones is going to take it himself. And he'll pick up a couple of yards before being brought down. And it's 3rd and long here for Satellite Beach. What does Satellite have drawn up for 3rd and 15? Number 54 with the throw and cut! Oh, no. So number 54 was on that pass. Colton Swatter, and his intended receiver was number 77, Beckett Picnic. And this is 4th down and long. So one would think we would see the punt unit. And wasn't able to get the punt off. And so it'll be 1st and 10 right there for the Hawks. So here come the Hawks. Kalen McGuigan under center in the I formation. Wing back to the top of your screen. Hands it to the first back through. And he will pick up some nice yardage, pushing the pile. Was number 15, the ball carrier. Brady Maynor. And Maynor again. And he will have himself a Suntree Viera Hawk first down with 2:39 left to go here in quarter number 1. About the 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. And that is a encroachment, a free 5 yards for Suntree Viera. Guy getting hands off, and what a play there. Number 0, Christopher Smith, in on that tackle. Second and 7 now for the Hawks. Homecoming weekend it is for the Hawks, as they're currently 2-1 on the day. And fumbled snap. Let's see who's got it. And it's Satellite Beach football. Satellite Beach. But again, you've now got the turnover. Now the offense has got to do something.
College scores coming your way, folks. Army 42-17 over Colgate. Illinois over Minnesota 20-14. Miami fighting out a tough one with Bowling Green 13-10. Michigan over Penn State 24-17. Got more college scores.
Jones on the handoff. There to number 20. Jacob Estrada loses a couple yards on the jet sweep motion. Six seconds left here in the first quarter as the clock is winding down. I don't think we're going to get another snap off. And that'll do it for the first quarter, folks. I'm going to take a quick little break and a drink of water myself. And when we come back, we'll have second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'd like to thank Kendall Signs and their partnership with the Brevard Sports Network. Information down at the bottom of your screen for all your design, fabrication, and installation. Give Kendall Signs a call or find them online at kendallsigns.com. I'll also tell you about another one of our great partners. Connect Sports Funding. Does your team or organization need money? Let ConnectSportsFunding.com do all of the work. And here comes and the Hawks were not fooled there. faked handoff one way and handed off the other, and the Hawks said, we don't care who has the ball. They're both going to the ground. Third and long for Satellite here. Number 54 at quarterback, Swatter. Swatter hits Picnic, and that's short of a first down. Beckett Pinnock. Fourth and 4. Check that, like 4th and 3. I mean, when you see the mismatch, I say do this. I say throw a little 5-yard pass to Pinnock. I mean, just right there. Look at the size matchup. Number 15 in motion, and this time Swatter will take it himself. And what a hit he took after a nice gain. And he took a shot at the end of that run. Brevard Sports Network policy, we do not show injuries. I did not drink Dr. Pepper, nor did I stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Trust me, I'm not a doctor. All right, as we are in quarter number 2. Go ahead, go if you wouldn't mind. You want to see more of this game later as Swatter gets up and walking off under his own power. Scoreless game here with 8:22 left to go here in the game. Let me go ahead and do this right here. Last regular season game here on homecoming weekend for Suntree Viera. Jones in at quarterback. Jones with the handoff, and that ball's fumbled. That's a fumbled football, and Jones dives on it, but that'll be a big loss. And so it's about 2nd and 20. And Jones is going to try to pick some of it up, and Jones will be leveled. And that'll be a loss of another couple yards. That Hawks defense is just flying to that football. And in numbers, it's not just, oh, there's one person there. It is 2, 3, 4 defenders flying to the football as soon as they realize where it's going. So here comes the Hawks, or the Scorpions. Jones is going to take it. Little miscommunication. And in on the play was number 17, Julian Nazario. And Nazario, the first one there to help Jones to the ground. And it's 4th and a trip around Disney World. Pinnock back to punt. And it comes off the side of his foot. And that will go out of bounds just outside the 45-yard line. So short field again for Suntree Viera. Can they capitalize here? Scoreless game here. 5:23 left to go here in the first half. What a day it's been out here so far. Packed bleachers, even in the standing room, 10 saw set up. Right, here we go. McGuigan. Handoff up the middle. Gets a gain of 3 yards on the play. Brady Maynor, the ball carrier. Picked up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Under center. And that's going to be a free 5 yards. So you go from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 2. And McGuigan, following his blockers, cuts up inside, and he will be short. Number 77, Pinnock, in there to bring him down. 3rd and maybe a yard. Under center. There's number 21, or number 20 on the keeper. And he'll turn the corner, and he'll pick up quite a few yards. Braden Teeter now in getting some snaps at quarterback. Teeter on the toss. And that will be very minimal gain. Elijah Lewis on the carry for the Hawks. Teeter fires and overthrows his receiver. He was looking there for number 80, Leo Smith. Teeter gives it to the first back through. Maynor. And that'll bring up 4th and 6. And here comes Teeter. Teeter keeping himself, turns the corner. And depending on where they spot him. And they're going to say he's short. And the satellite defense comes up big with a minute 2 left to go here in quarter number 2. Scoreless game with a minute left till halftime. And wow, the defense was on that one. Handoff was to number 15, Ryder Strout. And Jones comes into the ball game. Jones on the give. And there goes the ball carrier, fighting hard for yards. And that will be the final play of the first half, where we are scoreless here. Coming up here at halftime, I do not see cheerleaders, so Absolutely nothing. We will see you for second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Second half action set to begin right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Scoreless. Lots of great defense we've seen today. Seen a couple turnovers. No one can seem to get the upper hand. Whistles are blowing, flags are flying. And people are moving. Jones wasn't ready for it, bounces off his helmet, and Jones will pick it up and keep possession for the Hawks. Jones hands off to number 0. Christopher Smith. And Smith trying to third and long here. Well, third and about 13 for Satellite Beach. Jones sends him in motion, fakes the handoff, tries to run it up the middle, and that didn't work. And it's 4th and 14. And that is a great punt by Pinnock. And just outside the 40-yard line. Look, that was about a 25-yard punt. First and 10 from the 40. Geigen under center. Gives it to the first back through, and he gives it to Maynor. There was a wide open hole. There's another handoff to Maynor. And he'll get to about the 45-yard line. .44. Third and 5 from the 44-yard line. Need to get to midfield for sure for a first down. Under center. Rolling out for a pass. He's got a man, and it's nearly intercepted. Number 84. Jake Profit nearly had himself an interception. And he had some room to run too. 5:01 left to go here in the third quarter. And there's a nice punt. So the Scorpions gain about 5 yards of field position, 5 yards of field position from where they took over on their last drive. I'd like to thank our partners, Uber Zadi. And Swatter, good to see Swatter back in the game. Gives it out to a receiver, and that'll pick up a gain of about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6. Check that, 2nd and 5. Swatter hands it off to their number 15. Number 15 turns the corner and has a first down. First big explosion of offense we've seen in this game. These defenses have had it locked down. 3:35 left to go here in the third quarter. But can they capitalize? Can they keep it going? Swatter gives off to Smith. Christopher Smith runs right into a defender, but not before picking up a gain of 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. Satellite looks to be like they're in a bit of a rhythm here. Swatter fakes the handoff and then gives it off to the second back through. And who fights his way, and I think he might have a first down. And the officials say he does. Great job on that run. Number 15 there in the backfield with him. Ryder Strout. And Strout, check, that's not Strout, that's number 84. Number 84. He'll have enough for a Satellite Beach first down. Number 84, Jake Profit. And Satellite Beach seems to have found a groove. But the all-important question, can they put it in the end zone? Swatter fires and caught by number 34, who's hit immediately. Second and a long 7. Swatter gives it off there to number 15. Ryder Strout. Strout picks up a few yards. It's now 3rd and 5 here. There's the handoff to Smith. Hey, that's not Smith, that's number 6. Number 6 will be hit and dropped in the backfield. Brady Lalonde. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. Satellite Beach seemed to be mounting a drive, but now having a bit of issues. 4th and 10 when we come back to start the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Fourth down, 4th and 10. Sweater drops back. He's going to take a shot. And he was looking for number 77, Beckett Pinnock. And that'll be a turnover on downs. So Satellite Beach found a way to move the football. But as they get towards the red zone, the offense sputtered. But that bend don't break defense of Suntree Viera. That defense really tightened up as soon as they got near the red zone. Done. Still scoreless here going into the fourth quarter. Low scored defensive struggle. First and 10 from their own 20. Geigen hands it to the back, and he will be swallowed up maybe after picking up maybe a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. 2nd and 9 for Suntree Viera. Flags come flying in, and that's going to be false start. And there's the screen to the outside. So it's 3rd and 7. All right, here we go. McGuigan fires, and it's caught, and he's off. Didn't have the breakaway speed that he wanted. Number 80 on the reception. Alex Hockman with a Suntree Viera Hawk first down. And a penalty is being assessed afterward, personal foul. Horse collar. So, wow, this is a big penalty. First and 10 from the 40-yard line after starting on their own 20.
Folks, if you're watching on Facebook Live, BSN is in the house, and they are live streaming this whole game.
And they're going to call encroachment.
Hey, Chuck! You literally
The Satellite faithful didn't like that, didn't care for that call. And number 17 to the outside, and he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Matthew Wolf. Number 6 on the tackle, Brady Lalonde. McGuigan, and they're going to call an incomplete pass. If caught, that would have been a first down, incomplete pass, and it's third and 6 for Suntree Viera. And this place is a-rockin'. 6:36 left to go in the game. And timeout called. Suntree Viera calls timeout. They want to talk this one over. This is a big third down here. They just are going at it. While they take a timeout, have time to talk to you about one of our great sponsors, Uberzati. Uberzati is a set of scientifically developed protocols that have been refined and perfected over the last 20-plus years to rapidly develop athletes beyond their normal capabilities, to build sustainable speed, power, agility, endurance, and with optimal running form efficiency that translates to peak performance and injury perfection in whatever sport the athlete competes in. It's only for serious athletes. If you are a serious athlete, information is at the bottom of the screen. Give them a call. Romani fires, and it's incomplete. Threw it behind his receiver. And crowd's getting rowdy. Big fourth down here. What does McGuigan have? "38-yard line. Number 5 rolls out, fires, and it's caught! It's caught! And he busts free! Touchdown, Suntree Viera! There is a flag on the play. Ramani Johnson on the completion to number 80. Alex Hockman and I believe I heard that was what was the call? Ineligible? Thank you. An eligible man downfield, so that will negate the touchdown, and they will replay 4th down. 4th and 11. And just when you thought one of these two teams would be able to break this tie here, 6:18 left to go here in quarter number 4. Johnson in the gun. Running back sidecar right. Johnson surveys the field, feels the pressure, he will get a couple yards before finally being brought down, and it's a turnover on down. Satellite Beach football. $5:54 left to go in the game. Can the Satellite Beach offense finish off a drive? These last two drives by each of the team's offenses were the first major drives in this game. And then as soon as they got onto the opposing side of the 50, both defenses tightened up. Who can capitalize on the mistake? And there it is to Ryder Strout on the handoff. Strout picks up a nice gain of 4 or 5 yards on the play. And ever since Swatter's taken over full-time quarterback, they've been able to sustain drives. Need to cash in on points. And Strout again. Strout's got a first down. And then some with a second and third effort. Five minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the game. And a timeout called. Check that, a water break. An official's timeout for the water break. 5:02 left to go here in the 4th quarter. What a game, folks. Let's go, Becky. Here we go. Swatter is going to carry it on his own. And he'll be taken down, but not before he picks up a gain of 4 or 5 yards on that scramble. Four and a half minutes left. And there's another big gain. Still down the sideline. And they are in Hawk territory, deep in Hawk territory. And there's an injured player. Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries. And he's back up on his feet and walking off under his own power. It's always good to see. So it's 2nd and 5 for Satellite Beach. 4 minutes left. There's a pass, and that pass off target. Check that, it's 3rd and 14. Third and 14 for Satellite Beach. And Swatter's going to try to follow behind his blockers. Runs into them, and then the defense comes swarming in. Fourth and 14. 3.5 minutes left to go. Who's going to break this tie? Who's going to have the big play that doesn't have a penalty attached to it? Satellite Beach being charged with a timeout. Wow, this is intense. Last game of the regular season. And here we go. It's that time. It's gut check time. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Do you have what it takes to make the play? We're going to see the punt. And Pinnock is going to take it on his own. And he'll be short. Turnover on downs. Doesn't look like that was really a design fake. It kind of just looked like the snap took too long, and so Pinnock thought, well, instead of punting and having this get blocked, why don't I just try to pick up what I can? Number 5 in at quarterback. And there's the handoff. Ramani Johnson hands off to his wideout on a jet sweep motion, and he might have lost a yard on the play. And penalty will go against Satellite. Personal foul. Face mask. That's of the 15-yard variety. That's a first down. First and 10 from the Satellite 40-yard line. Ramani Brown. 2 minutes and 2 minutes to go. Johnson under center. And Johnson's going to try to keep it himself. Ramani Johnson to the outside, and a great tackle there. Number 77, Pinnock on the tackle. And Johnson has come out for a play.
Let's go, defense! Stay strong! Let's go, D! You guys got this, stay strong!
And Teeter comes in at quarterback. Braden Teeter, number 20, under center. And Teeter, I mean, there was nowhere to go on that run. That defense is just tightening up. That defensive line has done a great job today. Penalty called on Satellite Beach. Didn't see the referee signal. But it must have been of the 15-yard variety. Timeout called. As there is an injured Scorpion on the field. And he's back up on his feet and walking under his own power. Ramani Johnson back in at quarterback. Sends in motion number 22. Number 22 takes the handoff. And it's a reverse. And it's a shot to the corner. Touchdown, Suntree Viera. Elijah Lewis on the double reverse. And no flags. That is confirmed a touchdown. So what happens here on the point after? They have the kicker on the field. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is good. So with 41 seconds left, Suntree Viera takes an 8-0 lead on a double reverse. And look, it was being said, who was going to make the mistake? Who was going to be able to capitalize on an opportunity? The Suntree Viera drive was aided by 2 penalties. I mean, look, you can't give up 30 yards of penalties between 2 calls and expect someone not to be able to capitalize on it. I mean, that's 30 yards. Swatter fires, and it's nearly intercepted. Here we go. Swatter fires to Pinnock. And Pinnock with the reception. Still on his feet. 18 seconds left in the game. Beckett, Pinnock. And a timeout called, stopping the clock with 18 seconds left. Wow. Swatter rolling out, spins out of a sack, and overthrows his receiver.
Hello. Thank you so much.
12 seconds left to go. 8 is our score.
Got my 12U roster for satellite. Wow, 12 seconds left. Second down. Swatter. And Swatter will be sacked in the backfield there. Number 12, Liam Mick. And the clock stops with 4 seconds left.
4 seconds left to go.
8-0 is the score. Suntree Viera on top. 4 seconds left in the game. "66 yards to the end zone is where we got to go. And the play is blown dead. Timeout, Suntree Viera. All right, here we go. 4 seconds left. Got to go 65 yards. Pass swatted down. Incomplete, and that's the game, folks. Suntree Viera 11U pick up the 8-0 victory after an Elijah Lewis double reverse into the end zone for the touchdown. What a great game by both squads. Coming up next, where you got the 12U action, 12U Hawks and 12U Scorpions. Again, your final score from 11U. Final score, Suntree Viera 8, Satellite Beach 0. We'll be right back with 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network.